Boom. Mic check. Properties. Device. Is this like. All right, let's get to business. Let's see how many frames get dropped. I'm streaming at 6,000 megabyte or kilobytes, and so we'll see how the Wi-Fi is. So let's launch. Okay. We need to start. Let's work on Framer. I want to finish up the podcast. Paste from Figma, watch tutorial. Alright, so the podcast is this. Meet the stakeholders. I think there's a lot, and there doesn't need to be. And I want to keep everything in the same. Like, what is this font that I'm using? I guess I have to go to settings. Custom code. Hold on, let's open up okay. And then let's actually open another tab. We'll do Bing. I'm thinking of starting a podcast called Meet the Stakeholders. It's a podcast where I, a product marketing manager that has worked in tech, specifically B2B tech, is interviewing other stakeholders. That would be people from the product team, marketing team, sales team, leadership, even external stakeholders. And I just want to give you that information. Period. What are some ideas, you first have as a reaction to this, and what are some questions that you have for me so you can give me better ideas about this podcast? This podcast is going to be a video podcast where I interview past colleagues and then reach out to new people that I don't know through LinkedIn. And it's going to be a video podcast shot through a video conferencing platform, maybe like Zoom. And then I'm gonna host it on YouTube, and then also Spotify, Google Podcast, and iTunes Music. Period. Let's see what it says. I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back. What? Okay. I should just let you guys in on this. Okay, so it says, venturing off into the realm of podcasting. Venturing off into the world of podcasting, a modern way to share knowledge and build community. Your idea of... There's like shouting outside. It sounds like a mob. Your idea of Meet the Stakeholder podcast resonates with their essence of sharing insights and bridging different perspectives within and around the tech industry. The format of interviewing past colleagues and new witnesses from LinkedIn hosted across popular platforms lays a strong foundation for widespread. Before moving forward, I would like to understand a few more aspects to better tailor my suggestion. Objective. What is a primary goal you wish to achieve with this podcast? Is it to educate, network, build a personal or company brand, or something else? Audience, who do you vision as your target audience? Other professionals in B2B tech, people looking to enter the field, or a broader audience? Content. Besides interviews, do you plan on having other types of content like panel discussions, solo episodes, or live Q&A sessions? Good question. Frequency and duration. How often do you plan on releasing episodes, and what is the intended duration for each episode? Do you have any monetization plans for your podcast, such as sponsorships, ads, or affiliate marketing? How do you plan to promote your podcast? Will you leverage your existing network, engage in social media marketing, or perhaps consider other avenues? Technical aspects. Have you considered the technical side of podcasting, like the equipment, editing software, and platforms? Let's go through it. The primary objective of Meet the Stakeholders is to act as a lever to bring in leads. This is part of a go-to-market process or strategy for a company called GTM Labs.io. This is my company where I have turned product marketing into a productized service. Essentially, I would be a freelancer and people would be able to sign up on my website easily with a click of a button. And retain my services. The catch or the appeal is that this product you are able to pause and unpause at any moment that you want. And you don't need to have contact with myself or send an email. You can just go back to the website and unpause your subscription and then resubscribe whenever you want. Kind of like Netflix or Hulu, but for product marketing. Period. With that said, meet the stakeholders. I'm going to first interview my colleagues to build momentum and then try to reach out to friends in common or colleagues in common and then get them on the podcast as well. The objective is to increase brand awareness and generate leads for my business. Period. The audience are decision makers that need to work cross-functionally in order to successfully launch a product or go to market. Because I'm a product marketing manager, launching products and features or going to market in general is part of my core competencies. And so I work across various different departments with different stakeholders, from product, to sales, to leadership, to customer success. So the idea is to create a podcast that would attract all of those different audiences. However, I am aiming for the decision makers in those audiences. So a director of marketing or a director of sales, a director of customer success. And so I'm trying to figure out what kind of themes or questions I could potentially ask in this podcast called Meet the Stakeholders that they would care about and watch a 45-minute to an hour-long podcast about. Period. And I'm also using this podcast as a way to network as well and to promote this unique selling point of my business, which is the unpausing of product marketing. Period. I am also targeting or leaning towards targeting startups. They are part of my ICP. I find that with startups, when they hire product marketers, their main problems are trying to find product market fit and generating leads. Period. And so I am cognizant and aware of that. For content, I haven't really given it much thought other than interviews, video interviews. But I'm open to other ideas and suggestions if it aligns with my goals and my audience. Period. Frequency, I'm thinking of releasing a podcast once a month. I'm starting up the podcast, so I'd have to go out and find people who are willing to interview while also working a full-time job, and then also building up this business from the other sides of the business. Period. I haven't thought much about monetization. I will say that even though I don't have any sponsors or people paying the lights for the podcast, I am going to be announcing GTMlabs.io as a sponsor on every single video in the middle and at the end as a self-promotion. Period. I think that's a very good way to position the brand and to say that I've turned down sponsorships to promote my own brand because I believe in it so much, and that is gtmlabs.io, and then going to promoting the brand in the podcast. Period. I think another thing I want to do for the podcast is never mention or talk about gtmlabs.io when I'm conversing with the people. I want to try to be as less markety and salesy when I'm in the conversations. However, I am going to have a pre-recorded promotional segment where I kind of just plug in the middle and then plug at the end, and it's me pitching gtmlabs.io. The idea is when I get these stakeholders, when I get this director of marketing or maybe a CEO or a co-founder as an interviewer, they're going to probably want to rewatch how they sound and rewatch the video and they're gonna notice that they're in the middle of the podcast, and at the end, I'm pitching and selling GTMLabs.io, and they're probably gonna wonder, why didn't he ever mention this when we're conversing in the DMs on LinkedIn or in the conversation in the interview. I think that's very enticing. If I was in an interview with someone and I knew this and I knew this person, and never did they once mention their business, but they mentioned it in the podcast, and it was pre-recorded and I never knew about it, I'd be interested in learning more. So that's not like my logic behind that. In terms of the marketing, there are a couple of ideas that have been floating in my head. One is to do a press release for really big interviews. Like if I get to interview a CEO or a co-founder or a marketing director of a company that I really want to work for, I mean, I would really pay for a press release, which is about like $250 per press release, and that'll end up in multiple different news outlets. Aside from that, promoting it on LinkedIn on social posts, promoting on my website. It'll go on GTMLabs.io newsletter as well. I'll make a blog post about it and then link to the webinar. I'm also thinking of using a platform called Restream.io. They have this new capability to add playlists where essentially you get to upload pre-recorded files to their platform, and they'll run it as a live stream on LinkedIn. And the way live streaming works on LinkedIn is your live event, or when you go live on LinkedIn, it shows as your banner. So essentially, essentially this new feature from Restream.io has allowed LinkedIn banners to become dynamic, and this is so unique and interrupts the pattern of the scroller, or when someone clicks on a person's profile, the first thing they see now is them live instead of their original regular banner, period. So that's another thing I'm thinking of doing and to market it. But I'm also open to a couple ideas. What are like 3 or 4 other ideas you have to market this outside of paying, PPC or launching ads? What are some unique ways to market it? I'm probably also going to break the content into smaller pieces and then redistribute it on platforms like IG Reels and TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Period. Yes, I have considered all the technical aspects. I am ready for video podcasting. Imagine if I had to type all of that out. No way. The vision you have for meet the stakeholders is indeed a comprehensive and well thought out plan aimed at not only propagating knowledge and cross-functional collaboration, but also subtly promoting GTMLabs.io. It cleverly intertwines content creation and networking and marketing to serve the dual purpose of community building and lead generation. Now let's initialize an expert agent to delve into a strategic plan for your podcast, including theme ideas, questions for your guests that would resonate with your target audience, and innovate marketing strategies. Synapse Core. I'm an expert in podcast strategizing and content marketing. I know the intricacies of creating and promoting engaging podcast content within the tech and B2B sector. I will reason step by step to determine the best course of action to achieve the goal of making Meet the Stakeholders a well-received and impactful podcast and serve its purpose of networking, brand promotion, and lead generation. I can use various online tools and platforms to help in this process. I will help you accomplish your goals by following these steps. Identify relevant themes and craft engaging questions that resonates with the target audience and guests. Strategize on innovative marketing tactics beyond conventional methods. Optimize the technical and promotional aspects of the podcast for better reach and engagement. My task ends when a clear and actionable plan is laid out for the successful launch and ongoing execution of Meet the Stakeholders. Identify relevant themes and craft engaging questions. The first step is crucial as it sets the tone and direction of your podcast. Given your target audience comprises decision makers across various departments, it's imperative to delve into themes that touch on common challenges, success stories, and cross-departmental collaboration in achieving organizational goals. Shall we begin with brainstorming on the themes and I don't know, but when I read out loud like that, I feel I feel like I'm bugging my neighbors. So we begin with brainstorming on the themes and questions, or would you prefer to address another aspect first? Let's begin. You see how slow I typed that in? You see how slow I typed that in? That was so slow. That's why I speak into the mic. Great. Delving into the themes and crafting engaging questions is the crux of making your podcast valuable to your audience and guests alike. There's a step-by-step process to achieving this. First step, identifying relevant themes. Number one, cross-functional collaboration. Explore how different departments work together to bring a product to market. Product market fit and lead generation. Discuss strategies and challenges in finding product market fit and generating leads, especially those are really good questions for like product, for like all of them. Like they probably have all different ideas and like, it's like I think product market fit, they probably all have a different definition of what product market fit means. Like a salesperson would probably be like, yeah, I can tell when we're hitting product. I'm guessing. No one has ever told me this before, but I'm guessing a salesperson's definition of product market fit is somewhere along the lines of, listen, when I have 10 meetings and I close 7 of those 10 meetings, I know where the product is going the right way. I know we're hitting something. We're striking gold. Versus if I have 10 meetings, or let's say 50, and I have 3 calls and 1 buyer, there's an issue there. I'm making up numbers. I didn't do the math. I just said random numbers. I'm thinking like they're probably basing it off of meetings and in conversations, how the conversations are going. Versus products, probably more analytical and maybe like with like interviews, like demoing certain features or potential features. That's probably how they. I think it's more analytical. Yeah. This is a good question. Like lead generation. Okay. Leadership in tech. Delve into leadership dynamics within tech companies, exploring the decision-making process, handling team dynamics, and driving innovation. Move forward. Industry trends and innovation. Discuss current trends in B2B tech and how organizations are adapting to these changes. Customer success stories. Share stories where effective product marketing and cross-functional collaboration led to significant customer success. Number 2, crafting engaging questions. For cross-functional collaboration, How do you ensure smooth communication between different departments while launching a new product? Number two, number two is, can you share an instance where cross-functional collaboration significantly impacted a product launch? Number two, for product market fit and lead generation, what strategies have been most effective for your organization in finding product market fit? Next one is, how do you measure the effectiveness of lead generation campaigns? How do you measure the effectiveness of lead generation campaigns, and what metrics are most accurate or most crucial? For leadership in tech, what leadership qualities do you believe are essential for thriving in the tech industry? How do you foster a culture of innovation within your... You know what? I think that just sparked something in me. I remember I was so fascinated by this guy named he's the former CEO of LinkedIn, Jeff Weiner. And I remember during COVID, I was so fascinated by his talks on the difference between why do I feel like I'm saying that word wrong? Between? Am I saying it wrong? I'm having a brain fart right now. Why do I feel like there's an R in there? Between. Why do I feel like I literally, when I said that, I literally just felt like, you know those like little kids, like the babies, that add like a W into certain words, like they can't say L, so they say whittle. I felt like I just did that with between. Anyways, that's so cringe. The difference between, oh my god, now I just can't get it out of my head. Now I'm like self-conscious about that word. The difference versus empathy and compassion. And essentially, Jeff says that the difference is closely the same, Jeff basically says that in the West, they're often used interchangeably, but when you go to other places around the world, there's a huge distinction between the two. The difference is empathy is, and he has this book that he read, I think it's by the Dalai Lama, and there's a person walking on a canyon or a mountain, and it's a very steep, steep road, and he comes across a man where this man has a boulder on top of him, and he's being crushed by the boulder. The empathic response to that is to feel what that person is feeling that weight on you, and so it leaves you paralyzed. And because it's like a reflection, it's like a mirror. Empathy is a mirror where you basically feel what the person is feeling, and that can crush you or leave you immobile to do anything. And so then the person in this scenario, the person walking, also becomes immobile and can't do anything. The compassionate response is this person comes across, sees a guy on the floor, a boulder on top of him. He's able to feel what he's feeling, but then he also takes action and moves the boulder off of the guy who's being crushed by the boulder. And so this was never said by Jeff, but what I took from that is empathy is a lazy man's compassion. And to give it a definition, compassion equals empathy plus action. So compassion is better to have than empathy. And I think here in the West, we often say sympathy is here, compassion is here. Like sympathy, you feel for like you feel bad for someone, but you might not be able to relate to them. Whereas compassion, you're like, damn, dude, I've been there before. I know what it feels like. Like I'm getting flashbacks. I'm feeling what you're feeling. That's compassion. That's empathy. Compassion is going a step further. It's like I know where you've been. I understand how you feel, and I'm gonna help you out. And like you do something to help them out. Maybe if they lose their jobs, you start to promote them on LinkedIn, share their posts, reach out to some of your friends. Like you're actually taking actions to help your friend land another job. So that is what and I remember looking at this whole that whole rant was just to say I remember I went through that phase. I saw a lot of the videos about Jeff Weiner, and a lot of the like CEOs, co-founders are like kind of like starting and are looking to how to be a better leader, are turning to videos about Jeff Weiner and for inspiration. Also, there's like Simon Simek. I'm probably butchering his name, but I think a lot of co-founders and founders are searching for those types of videos, how to become better leaders. So I think if I can get a good leader, or if I can just get co-founders and founders, so they don't have to be popular, like well known, asking them like how to become more effective, a leader, more compassionate, shaping a culture. I think that'd be beneficial. And then also too, if I'm gonna be adding a lot of co-founders and founders, direct like leadership roles, and I'm gonna be adding them on my LinkedIn, and I'm interviewing also leadership people, and then I'm like cutting those videos into clips, and it's about like shaping culture in a fast growing startup, product market fit. Like I feel like they'd be interested in what other co-founders, leadership people are saying. That's just my hypothesis. I don't know. I haven't tested it. So okay, so for leadership tech, how do you foster a culture of innovation within your teams? For industry trends and innovation, what current industry trends are most exciting or concerning for you? How does your organization stay ahead in adopting new technology or methodologies? Oof. Learning curve is I think yeah, I like that question because I can think of like learning curves being an issue, and then also like how do you make sure or how do you minimize tech? There's like a certain phrase, tech debt, or sorry, tech debt, debt, tech tech debt. Sorry guys, English is not my first language as you can tell. For industry, okay, so for customer success stories, can you share a story where your product significantly impacted a customer's business? And how do you incorporate customer feedback into your product development and marketing strategies? These themes and questions can not only provide insightful discussions, but also highlight your expertise and the unique value position. Uh, yes. Let's continue. Okay. Excellent. To amplify the reach and engagement of Meet the Stakeholders, it's prudent to employ a mix of traditional and innovative marketing strategies. Here's how you can proceed. Step 1, utilize exciting new networks and platforms. LinkedIn, given your professional network and the B2B nature of your podcast, LinkedIn could be a stronghold for promotion. Engage in relevant groups, share snippets of your episodes, and encourage your guests to share the episode within their networks as well. Email marketing, leverage your existing email list, I don't have one, to promote new episodes. Include a section in your newsletter where you share insights or snippets from the latest episode. Blog post, write summary blog post for each episode and embed the video. This way you provide value and SEO benefits while promoting the podcast. Oh my gosh, I wish I had a team to do this. Like, I just don't have the time working full time. And then going to the gym for like 2.5 hours. That's like 6, 8.5. Drive home 30 minutes. I don't get home until like 9 p.m. It's already 10. Go to sleep at like 12. Wake up a little tired. Stop complaining, Giovanni. People have it worse. Guest promotion. Did I cover that? Collaborative promotions. Guest cross promotion. Encourage your guests to promote their episodes on their platform. This can significantly broaden your reach. Podcast guesting. Appear as a guest on other related podcasts. Oh, I thought about this. I remember I did, but it was like a really faint thought. And I literally forgot until now. So I'm going to credit this one to ChatGPT. Other related podcasts to tap into their audience and promote your podcast. Repurposing content. Micro content. Break down episodes into smaller digestible pieces of content like quotes, clips, or infographics, and share them across various platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. See, like one of the things I want to do for this is like my idea, and I've pitched this to my former manager and my current manager, and it didn't get the traction. I didn't get buy-in twice. So maybe it's a bad idea, but I really believe in this idea. What was the idea? I forgot. The idea was, let me just reread that. Provide transcripts. I like the marketing ideas. I like the appearing on guest podcasts to promote my own podcast at the end. I'm also going to be doing PR. So for really special guests, I'm going to be doing a whole PR campaign around that podcast. Period. One of the things I also want to do is create content like maybe a blog post or some kind of deliverable, like a one-pager or not a white paper, something a little less than a white paper. Maybe like there's a word for it. It's escaping me. Something that people can download, and basically the title will be 10 things I learned from interviewing successful CMOs or successful director of marketings, or like the 5 best marketing strategies that successful marketers use or CMOs use, something along those lines. Basically just like taking like a segment of interviews that I have. So if the segment is 10 CEOs, I'm going to use that in the title, like things that I learned from interviewing 10 CEOs, and then kind of like see what the themes are, and then share my insights in some kind of format, either a blog post, for sure a video. I would like to do a video, and then I can turn that video into like an infographic for like LinkedIn, or something like downloadable, maybe a white paper, or maybe just have like a blog post. Collaborative promotion, okay. Provide transcripts of your episodes as downloadable PDFs on your website. This can also be beneficial for SEO. Step 4, community engagement. Live Q&A sessions. Host live Q&A sessions on platforms like LinkedIn or Twitter, where you, along with your guests, answer audience questions. This can create a buzz and a sense of community around your podcast. Feedback loop. Encourage audience feedback and suggestions for future topics or guests. Engaging with your audience can build a loyal community and provide insights into what content resonates. Creative promotion. Themed months or series. Create themed months or series with your podcast where you delve into specific topics in depth. Promote these series heavily across all platforms, contests, and giveaways. Run contests where listeners can win a consultation session with you or other valuable resources by sharing your podcast or engaging in some other promotional activity. Now, with a blend of these strategies, you'll be well on your way to creating buzz around Meet the Stakeholders and, by extension, TTMLabs.io. Ebooks is what I wanted, the word I was thinking of. Compile the insights into a well-designed ebook. This can be a more comprehensive look into the themes discussed over several episodes. My nose is clogged. Interactive content. Instead of creating interactive content like quizzes or assessments, insights. Analytics. Monitor the performance of your derivative content. Okay. Now let's go back to here. What would be the site? Oh shoot. Oh fuck. Dang, it's crazy. Still don't have any drop frames. So I'm curious now, just exactly how many. Is at 6,000? This, I think when it says at the speed, the upload speed, it was at like 17,000. Yeah, it was like 17,000. I think before, when I was on the 2.4, it was at like 7,000, 8,000. Now it's at 17. It doubled. Basically doubled, yeah. It's crazy. Let me see if is it really at. Yeah, it's at 6,000 right now. Okay. Its whole purpose is wrong. So here's a proposed description. Delve into the realm of B2B tech with Meet the Stakeholders, a captivating podcast by DTMLabs.io. Engage with industry leaders as we explore cross-functional collaboration, product marketing strategies, and the unique tales of going to market in the startup ecosystem. Discover actionable insights from seasoned professionals across various departments, all in one space. Subscribe and join the conversation as we unveil the narrative that drives successful product launches and marketing campaigns. Your journey towards mastering the B2B tech. As I'm reading this, I'm realizing that like it's not very niche. It's like a bunch of salespeople, a bunch of marketing. I'm not sure if marketers would be interested in like what sales is thinking or like vice versa. But if I just focus in on collaboration, cross functionality, alignment, and there's another word I was thinking. Did I say cross functional? But it's a start. I'm gonna just use this. Oh. Also, too, what I'm thinking of doing is using PMA as like a directory. PMA, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. But they put a lot of podcasts out. And so some of these people they've interviewed have it's probably been like their first podcast that they've ever been on. And it wouldn't be the worst idea to reach out to these people because they've already been on one podcast. So they have some sort of liking to being on air. So that's another list of people that I can go for. Actually, this segmentation has like a high propensity to speak on a mic, or at least join a voice conferencing platform. Then I can go after random people, random product managers or product marketing managers, that a list that I got from like LinkedIn Sales Navigator. So that's the idea. Okay. Let's see. PMA. this isn't it. Uh, podcast. So these are all the podcasts that they have. Oh, whew. Here they have Meet the Masters. Damn, that's actually really close to my what's it gonna be called. Oh man, that's too close. I hope they don't think I'm copying. Where did it go? Damn, how many podcasts do they have? Jesus Christ. The gold standard podcast. Shoot, maybe if I do good enough, they'll be knocking on my door. But like, hey, yo, we want to acquire your podcast. I'll be like, nah. I don't know, maybe. Shoot me a shot. I'll wait for 8 hours to lead. So it's basically going to be like this, I think. Wait, I gotta have to check if they have anything about like working cross-functionally. Insider, One Loss, Lead the Way is Sales Enablement, Competitive Intelligence Podcast. They have Ready, Set, Go to Market, Storytelling, Product Marketing Careers, Consumer, to Team or Not to Team, sounds like Go to Market. The Gold Standard Podcast. They don't have it. It's okay, so let's go to this one. Wait, what the? Did I click on the right one? Hmm. Did I click on the right one? I feel like I wanted to click on Meet the Masters, but I got what the confused. So what if I click on this one? It's the same thing. Okay, so if clicking on all of them is the same thing, So they're the same thing. Okay. So their layout is basically um let's now create a website description. Want you to use actually I want to see if I can actually search the web. So I want to share this with you. Wait, did it? Get more sassy and casual. And make it more sassy and casual. What does that even mean? Dive into Meet the Stakeholders, the GTM Lab IO podcast where B2B tech unfolds. Rub virtual shoulders with the creme de la creme of product marketing, sales, and leadership realms. Unzip a treasure trove of go-to-market hacks and real deal insights straight from the industry's hotshots. Hit subscribe and jazz up your startup journey with stories that pack a punch. I like this up until here. So let's actually look what this created. This was all done by AI through this website. I mean, this isn't that bad. In terms of, like, there's a description right here. It shows you where it's all, you can find it. So this would be like, it'll be on, I guess it'll be on LinkedIn. Be on LinkedIn, not Twitch, but YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, like all those. And then this will be like, I guess I can link to my email so they get alerted when, yeah, they get like an email list. How does this one work? Do they have a subscribe? They don't have a. Oh, they do. That's on every page. Watch, I bet you if I go to ebooks here, it'd be on the right side. Oh, yeah, it is. It's always on there. Why can't I search the web? And is it doing it? Yeah, it is, yeah. No, it is. I don't like AirPods. I'm gonna say, oh, you can't say pop into like Beats by Dre. What do I do when I watch TV? What's like my go-to snack food that I get? I love eating. It's just food. I'll be eating like steak or like some nice ravioli, spaghetti, or like whatever food there is. Got your favorite snack? Who am I talking to though? These are gonna be like stakeholders. These are gonna be. Dang, I can already tell when I'm. It's already 11 when I'm getting tired. And sleepy. Let's see, based on the tone and style. Slide into the combos. Across product and hit shifts. Let's try a tone of voice. Tone of voice like I think I like the first one better, to be honest. I like it up until here. Okay. And then let's go back to Framer. Honestly, I kind of just want to copy this again. And then we'll go back to the bottom and then get the other one where it says subscribe. Subscribe to foster a deep understanding of the collaborative history. And yeah. Man, a lot of water. Oh, you know what? I didn't play music. hell of a song. That's me at the gym, in between sets. I don't like the fucking colors of this. It's so annoying. I'm not a designer, but I should be complaining because it's not that hard with all the technology and AI. You know what? I could just... Excuse me. Oh, you know what I could do? Something I actually have been wanting to do. Listen now. I feel like the later it gets, the more I start dancing. It's like, I think it's like a common thing with me. My brain just stops working and then my body takes over. What was I gonna do? Okay. Just focus on copying over everything. Okay. So that's done. Next is I actually like this because it can just be. So this could be. This could be YouTube. This could be Spotify. This could be Apple Music. Ah. You know what? I can just stick with. Okay. Can I do more than? What if I copied? Duplicate. Wait. Then this has to be. Which one is this one? This has to be Google Podcast. And then what else do I have to copy over? What am I doing? Oh. So I'm gonna do. Shit. All right, let me just start a cop. Let me just do. All right. Reviews. Sidebar. Project page. Oh shit. Hmm. I wanted to be more focused on cross-functional collaboration. Damn. Let's think about it from the eyes of leadership. What they want to learn about cross-functional collaboration, or maybe from other stakeholders, from other departments, like sales and customer success and product. What are some interesting things that they would really care about when it comes to cross-functional alignment, communication, and collaboration? And let's put that into a nice, short and sweet description. I think there's a parade right now, dude. Oh, it's 12 o'clock. Oh.
The right wedding or am I at the long wedding?
Hi, Zan.
Hey, Nick.
We love you so much.
Can't wait to keep hanging out with you guys for the years to come.
As always. How and Andrew, W1, 2 on take a right, let's go.
You guys, where did I read the message?
Before tomorrow. So many ends. Oh my goodness. There was a parade walking down the street for us. 12 a.m.
Is this
Alright, where were we? Dude, people here never, ever, whoever, if anyone's watching this, I hope in this video you just learn one thing. Whenever you travel, please, 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 never get an Airbnb in between 3 clubs. You're gonna have people walking on the street yelling on a Monday night, 3 in the morning, or today you're gonna have some random dude on a motorcycle blasting music. I thought there was a parade going outside right now. Like that's how loud it was. I thought it was literally a parade. I was like, what the heck is so loud? I heard like the drums, the beat, like all of that. I was like, there's a parade right now? I mean, it's Argentina, maybe. This late, 12 in the morning? And it was a motorcycle. So that is to say, people here in this specific area don't give a fuck. Let's see, so insights on aligning sales, marketing. What the who's screaming outside? I'm curious what create a image for a website advertising a podcast called Meet the Stakeholders. Let's So I'm using Dolly to create an image. Now you can do that with ChatGPT. So let's see what happens. All right, let me just copy. The dimensions for the image would be 1 by 1, period. No specific imagery or symbols, period. The title is called Meet the Stakeholders. What the? I haven't seen any videos or tutorials. I'm not looking, closing my eyes. I don't know what to expect. I don't know if it's gonna be really bad or if it's gonna be like blown away. Like I can use it. Okay, so apparently what happened is there's a soccer team here, and what the? I just saw the. That's crazy. Oh, so close. It's fucked up the name though. I guess I could use this one, but if I. I like this one though. This one's pretty cool. This one I could easily. This one will be the easiest to like edit in like Premiere or something. Just like erase the whole thing and then use like Futura. This one will be harder to edit because there are line streaks going down, and if I were to use that in Photoshop and erase it, it would just be it would look obvious. Stack. This is pretty cool too. This one's pretty cool. I like this one too. I don't know, something about like them being in the shadows and like not knowing who they are. It makes it really interesting. Apparently, Boca won. They're all mispronouncing. It's I can't. I like the neon one. Do more neon. Your preference, you would like further refinement concepts, many elements. Yes, let's see that. Damn, not a single frame dropped. I feel like we can also take this up more. Because right now it's uploading like 6,300. Okay, I'm gonna pull up chat. I'm gonna see how Discord does. Oh, it ended. Okay, Midjourney. Let's copy the prompts that I like. I like this one. So, if you're wondering how I'm doing this, using Midjourney, you just press /imagine, hit the prompt, and then you just wait for it. while I do that, I can do another one. So you do it slash. This will pop up. You can scroll with your mouse. Hit imagine. And copy another prompt. I also liked this one. I think I may have copied it incompletely, or it might have been incomplete. This one. I really like this one. No, I copied it completely. Maybe like this one. Even worse. They're all not even saying the right thing. Oh, this one. Damn. What to do? I think. I think the best bet is this one. I think I already downloaded it too, so let me go back. Choose image. One of the last things I wanted to do was go into layers, go into desktop, header. I wanted to add another. I want to add a column. What the I feel like that's. I don't know how to do this. I want to make this into a column. I want to add like something like this. Do I just add a frame? Shit. I feel like this is good enough. So the next website is called Spline.com, I believe. This is ass. Dora, 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 Dora. Okay. So yeah, let's get started. It's free apparently. So let's start with this. Connect Google, make it easier. I'm gonna fuck with them more. Fuck all one. Permitted. Oh no. Yeah, for sure. There is a bird at this house. What if they have a gift for this? Boca. Um, there's a bird. Okay. Let's get to meet you. What's your application? Marketer. Describes you, team player. Whoa, AI tools. 3D animation, interactive 3D. Nah. Oh, that's actually pretty smart. Super team. Maybe later. So what I wanted, okay, to get started, create a new file, explore tutorials, check the library examples. So let's do library. I just need something with a microphone. Maybe like a we'll do something simple. The toilet paper. That's hilarious. What's that? Oh, there you go. Right here. Is there anything better? Okay. Let's start. Oh. Damn. Frame mode, create compositions for your scene. Is that what that is? Play mode. Okay, I think I just want to. If I want to add a I mean, that looks pretty cool. No? It's so simple. I don't. It's such a simplistic thing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a designer. That looks cool. That looks pretty dope, and it's 3D. Stop judging. What does this button do? Should I change the color of this? Nah, I'll keep it. Third one off. Boom. Export. Public URL. Let's go. Copy embed. Embed. Viewer. Or should I copy viewer? I don't know what I'm copying. But essentially, I think what we do is go to media. We'll add in embed with inform or interactive. I don't know what I'm doing. For real, I don't know what I'm doing. Is this where this goes? Should I just make this transparent? Does this also? I don't know. think also if you adjust this so that it's like kind of far away. Can I just do the public URL? Copy link. It's only $9 a month. That's a hint. Uh, oh my god. Is this AI? Recording 3 format. God. I need some. Okay, so I don't think it's. I need it to be on one side. Oh my god, it. Oh. I think for now I just need to figure out how to make this rotate. Auto zoom. Oh, you know what'd be cool? If this goes like rotates 360. How do I do a motion? Maybe if I do. Okay, that's a big game changer. So it has to be the whole thing. Okay, so here, I think it's here. States. Bay State. Where's the events? Oh! Oh, okay, these are events for like. For. Got it. So this is Bay State. And then I think what I want to do is. Okay. Got it. Boom, that's it. I think that's it, right? Give a fuck. Oh. Wow, that's you know I did. Maybe it has to be like actions trigger this event. Give off. Hey. I don't know. But shit. That's young shit. I needed to go back. Do I just need to shrink the whole goddamn thing? got the sweet stuff. Okay, that looks good. Honestly, don't know what I pressed. I don't know what I'm pressing. I'm just toddling around, fiddling around. Okay, let's update this. It still looks the same. We didn't do anything. But whatever. So this is the home still. Looks good. Old home. Podcast. Old podcast. New podcast. I didn't get to finish it. And let's see. I feel like I can probably just make this better by doing this and then doing this and then and then adding that there, and then doing fill, fill, and then adding and then add this here. Shoot. And then so is this like that? Nah. What the Wait, actually, I kind of want this one to be the same. Ah. What the Right. Okay, so I don't like the zoom part. So I like to play settings. Zoom, no. Soft orbit, yes. Pan orbit, yes. Oh, there it is. It's fucked up though. Let me fix it. Okay. All right, I'm gonna call it there. The next thing to do is to basically reduce this, or I can actually just change this to the same. Yeah, I could actually. I could do that. Why is it so? That's not how it looks like, is it? Alright, the last thing I'm gonna do before I should have is this is too goddamn high. It doesn't look too bad. Why is it all fucked up here? Or actually, I'm gonna so I'm gonna change this to no. And then learn more. This one's gonna point to huh, this is so unprofessional. It just doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. I'm so tired. I'm going to sleep. I'm calling it. We did basically nothing. We didn't finish a page. One day this will be worth it. But until then, I'm having fun building this. Whatever the fuck this is. I don't know. First, I gotta. I don't even know why it looks all like. Why is it that the mic looks completely different from it? It just looks different from how it looks like in here. Like, do I just gotta move the mic? Okay, wait. Which way is it? Oh. What does that do? If I do that. Okay, so moves everything up. Interesting. So it's the micro. Is it the microphone? That's not moving. It's interesting. It's like the mic isn't moving. I'm just curious to see where it'll be now. Somewhere over here. It's not. Yeah, it's not even. What? Oh, so it's the mic's what's moving. Okay, so move it more. Okay, so basically move it a little bit more forward, and then to the right. So just the mic. And forward. Like that. So more forward. More forward. We're getting there. We're getting there, boys. Oh shoot. Yeah, yeah. Like that. I don't know where it is. Oh. One day, I'll get it. I think it went down. Oh shit, now it's like really out far. So push it back. But it looks like it's in the middle. Fuck. Okay, a little bit forward and then a little bit to the left. A little bit forward, and then to the left. Like that. The things that I'm doing, like literally just like hot and cold. It's literally like, oh. Damn, this is ridiculous. I honestly don't know what to. Oh! Perfect. Perfect. Alright, so tomorrow what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish this up. We're gonna, because I know there's a way to get it to like, as soon as a page loads, the mic will start to like move, like kind of like orbit by itself. So it gives it the illusion, because right now it looks like a static image. And like by chance I have to. gotta finish this, and then I gotta like do the RSS. But we made progress. We made progress. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna end it now. See you later.